Third test, day 5 from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The covers are going off, the umpires are coming out, and that's always a good sign. There's a little bit of blue up there in the sky. Australia 326 ahead. That's where we are. We only had 3 balls in from Ishant Sharma to Shaun Marsh. And we got Ishant Sharma. We'll have two more deliveries. Been to Australia several times in that period. They're the same television programs every year at Christmas. And so 46 minutes after play started, the first over is completed with a run on the board. It's 262 for 7. Would have been drifting down the leg side. Matthew Hayden makes a very interesting point about the kind of pitches that are on offer in domestic cricket.
It's another good delivery. We will be looking for a couple of runs. Could be 3. Ashwin not the quickest on the field. It does well. So 2 more to Australia. Takes the lead up to 333. The first boundary of the morning. Very good shot. Little bit of width. Just helping it down to the point boundary. It's a typical left-hander shot. It's just starting to rain again. Starting to drizzle again. The weatherman saying, the weatherman for us, Dean Jones. It's just starting to rain.
Yeah, and look, blue skies over the southwest, so we're okay. There might be just a little bit of drizzle, but the umpires can see the blue sky. I think it's still too windy for it to really rain hard. It might be difficult for Ashwin maybe to grip it a little bit, but it's not really. Like first-class cricket we play through, like it's starting to get heavy now. They're going to go off. I can see they're going to go off here. Reluctantly, I must say. Now will we see a declaration? Here comes the heavy cut. Look, folks, it's only going to last for 5 minutes, if that. There's the blue sky I can see in the southwest now. The big covers here, they'll be coming out.
278 for 8 Australia, for 7 Australia. Just 84 overs they have played, still 87 overs remaining in this test match. But the tactics this morning has baffled me. Got 530 in the first innings. India replied with 460. Australia got an hour on the 5th day, 278 for 7. The lead by 343, which is enough on day 5 in a test match. But it depends what Stephen Smith thinks.
In typical Melbourne weather, folks, I have to live with this every day of my life here.
The outside edge not carrying to the first slip. Top edge, that'll go to the fence. A much needed boundary for Australia. Not exactly where Shaun Marsh wanted, but nonetheless would get him 4 runs.
Now it's gone past the magic 348, about the tide test. Marsh just trying to slap it over the top of the slips. Good effort though, I must admit, to try to catch that.
Yeah, short delivery. Good running between the wickets. He makes it Ryan Harris. Just gets Tino excited every time he sprints for that single. Ryan Harris.
It's a good call actually, backed up a long way and looks like he would have made it pretty easy. Grounded his bat, well done.
Oh, very good shot on the back foot, just a bit of width. He's timed it very well. He's an accomplished batsman, Ryan Harris. He's much better than a number 9. And I think they will run all 4. That's good running between the wickets. The lead moves up onto 360.
I think it might be coming. I think Nathan Lyon's taking his pads off. How much time do we spend in commentary boxes debating when the declaration is coming? Oh, there's an edge there, so that's a wicket down. Mohammad Shami gets a wicket. Ryan Harris is gone. I think Nathan Lyon is coming out to bat by the looks of it, yes. Australia going to continue batting. India have got a wicket.
That's possibly the only way of batting right now. Trying to play a shot to that. The ball was reversing. Beautifully bowled by Mohammad Shami, but ball to tail in. And this time went the other way around. Ryan Harris got 21, 303 for 8.
But out comes Nathan Lyon. Gear back on. Australia batting on. Just lost the wicket of Ryan Harris for 21. Another significant lower order partnership for Australia. Drifting down leg side, you'd have to imagine. It's funny how the angles of the game change completely. The ball is reversing, your slip is moved over to the other side.
Dropped him. Sharp one.
That smashed his hand. That was a really powerfully hit by Shaun Marsh. Didn't get enough time. Sometimes you get it flush on the thumb. Trying to get the elevation. Shaun Marsh.
Okay, let's ask the old-fashioned young spinner in our commentary box. The old-fashioned young spinner. Yeah, I was told that the spinner has always, with every ball he bowled, be waiting for the cotton ball. But he hit that hard, didn't he? It's easy to say. That's why we say it's a very easy game from 100 yards, even easier from 5,000 kilometers. The further you go, the easier it gets.
That's a really hard hit. 303 for 8.
Oh, but he goes over this time, and he goes a long way over for 6.
Well, where was this about an hour and a half ago? Shaun Marsh, 92 now. Teasing the Australian skipper as well, because I'm sure they want him to get to 100 now. It's got this deep into the game. It was a terrific shot, though. Good quick use of feet.
Even the previous delivery, the intention was the same. He didn't get the elevation. This time smashed it towards mid-wicket and another boundary. The intent is clear. I don't know whether it's about the century or for the declaration.
I think it's about the century. And I'll be very surprised if it lasts one more ball as well. I think he'll be going for it.
Now, has he got the 100 in the air? Long enough? No, not long enough. But in strike. They took 10 of that over. But it's also the end now. 3-1-5 for 8. $100 for Shaun Marsh at last. Oh, they're going to have a look at it. Is he run out going for his 100? The look on his face. Oh dear, what have I done? What have I done, umpire? Please, why did you go up there? 21 times our statsman is excited. Have got out on 99. How far? Not enough, not enough, not enough. Shaun Marsh, what have you done? You batted for 99 and then you batted for the 100. Oh dear, there is joy in this game and there is sadness and there is drama.
Dear me, it's a walk of a man that's dejected. What a decision. But he has to go. Shaun Marsh dismissed for 99. Australia 3-1-7 for 9.
Mohammad Shami, Josh Hazlewood has come out. What a great game this is. And they weren't going to declare anyway. I mean, we hear all this talk about positivity. No, this is not the Australia we knew today. .318 for 9 from 98. What are they going to do? They're looking at the umpire. The umpire is saying, I think it's lunch, but are we going to stay on in search of another wicket? Half an hour extension, I think. They're going to play the extra half an hour. I mean, there's It's ludicrous. It's not the reason you play cricket, but that's the way it is. 3-1-8 for 9. The reason we're saying shared is Australia didn't make a move on. They lost wickets, they didn't make a move on. Marsh out for 99, it's 7-6. You look at that and you think, wow, what a close test match. But the sessions that India lost have been the decisive sessions, and that's why it is very much Australia's game, even though session by session, it is 7-6. Shaun Marsh was run out for 99. Harris hung around for 21. Lyon hung around for 1. And Hazelwood played a duck not out. So here we are. 384 to get, 70 overs to play. It's all set up. It's not the kind of declaration you see from Australia, but that's the way they've chosen to play this game, and it's their prerogative to play it that way. 384 to get from 70, that's the equation. I'll tell you what will happen though when Virat Kohli comes out to bat. He'll be reminded of a statement of his that whatever the target, we're going to go for it. And I think they've just played themselves into a situation where if India do go for it, they'll have to take the chances and could get bowled out. Shikhar Dhawan averaged 37, but not quite in the best form. The kind of declaration that Australia have often criticized other teams. First runs.
Vijay off the market in this innings.
Late call to go through for a single, but it was on. Oh, it's pat and bad, up goes the finger. That is the thing with Ryan Harris, he's always attacking you.
And that's a tentative forward prod from Shikhar Dhawan. Late inward movement, which none of the Indian bowlers have managed. He's bowling at about 130. Look at that, it's hit him below the knee roll. It would have crashed into the middle and leg stump. Not much to think about for the umpire. Ryan Harris strikes. He's the man I think is going to be more to watch out for the Indians. He's out for a duck, 2 for 1.
Very interesting. Lokesh Rahul has been sent out at number 3 opening batsman, so effectively he's come out as an opening batsman. Scored all his runs there. It was a bundle of nerves when he came out to bat at number 6. He's looking very fidgety around the crease as well. Uncertain form, just hold him back.
Different matter altogether for the man in form, Murli Vijay. For him, yes, there should have been a man there. For him, there should have been a man there instead of at square leg.
Five for 1 after 2. Oh dear. Oh dear. Decided he was going to take on a bowler 142 kilometers an hour, with India having to bat 70 overs to save a test match. And I'm afraid Lokesh Rahul's debut hasn't gone according to script.
Well, too early to play that shot. It's angled across towards his right shoulder. Never easy to control the short ball when it is coming towards your right shoulder. This is a good catch. Never easy to run back and take them. So yes, not a great debut for Lokesh Rahul. 5 for 2.
Right, season 1, episode 9. Who's the bowler? Mitch Johnson. But the batsman is Murli Vijay. Virat Kohli is at the non-striker's end. There's going to be a lot of talk around him. You said you're going to go for a win. You've come in at 5 for 2. Oh, that's a beauty. Not out. Well. Big sound as it passed. Umpire says not out. Get a move on.
But you know what was noticeable was how smartly Ryan Harris went wide of the crease, slightly wide of the crease to deliver the ball. So it created a slightly different angle even as he aimed towards the off stump. And that is what has happened. And I think this is going to be a terrific decision. It is a terrific decision because it's moved late. It's that angle that he created from going wide of the crease and then getting the ball to move. So it's hit him around the thigh. You can see over here. There it is. That is where it's brushed the jumper.
No!
It's a great decision. Terrific decision by the umpire. Well, not too long. And what a reply. Gets in position and he's hit it in front of mid-wicket. That is a terrific shot from Virat Kohli. Wonderful shot, getting quickly into position. But I think he was expecting it.
So much of batting is about being in the bowler's shoes, isn't it? Just wonder if he changed his shot at the last minute too. But he didn't play the pull shot. He's almost top spun it.
Oh, that's going to be a yes-no situation. Run out. Oh, lucky. Now, there was no run in it. There was no run in it. Virat Kohli has let that little pressure get to him. There it is. They're getting stuck into him. They're getting stuck into him. They're trying to say, are you running away? There was no run in it. There, everybody is going to get stuck into him.
I don't like this cricket, I must admit. Some people might say you're old-fashioned. Cricket's bat versus ball. This is bad cricket from one of the best fielders in the world, David Warner, and it's strange cricket from one of the best batsmen in the world, Virat Kohli. This is pressure talking now.
Well, I think to an extent, Murali Vijay being in the position he was meant that Warner had to not hit him, and that's why he threw it a little bit wide.
That's interesting. That's a good shot. It's interesting. This ball starting to reverse quite quickly. The middle stage of the day. It's on that particular occasion just got a little straight with it, but really see some reverse swing.
What's happening here? The fingers come up again, and it's Murali Vijay, India's dependable batsman in the series, who's walking a slow walk back to the dressing room.
Massive wicket here for Australia. Josh Hazlewood, as we said, has been getting a little bit of reverse swing, a little bit of tail with that new ball. Gee, I'll tell you what, that's a line ball decision too, I reckon. That ball was really starting to curve. Interested to see exactly where that pitches, but he's got to go. Murali Vijay, the all-important Murali Vijay, 11 runs, 19 for 3.
This was the combination. Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane put 262 runs on the board. Maybe he can just come in and just calm the atmosphere out there. Every time the ball has been shot in this test match, Ajinkya Rahane has pulled it.
And even the Shane Watson decision of Ashwin's bowling, and I think both of us were commentating at that time, Matthew, and as soon as the ball hit the pads, you knew that it was outside off stump. But again, it's a marginal call, but this one was quite evident. Ajinkya doesn't mind the pull, and he's good at it.
Well, he's got great presence of mind, isn't he? He's just so relaxed and calm. He's actually the perfect foil for Virat Kohli. It's no surprise, really, that they put on those enormous amount of runs, but
He's just got right on top of the short ball. Hazlewood hasn't been quick in this test match, so easily put away by Virat Kohli.
yeah, this was an easy pace short pitch ball, went absolutely nowhere. It wasn't above head height, it was just there to hit, and hit it did. But if we come back to the point about Rahane, it started with oftentimes we don't assess.
It's pitched up, hit through the covers. That'll go all the way to the fence. 4 more to Virat Kohli. 4 more to India's best batsman. Knows how important is this partnership. 35 for 3 India. Forcing Rahane to defend. He plays the pull shot, just back of a length. He's very strong on the back foot. That'll go all the way to the fence. .43 for 3.
It's nicely bowled from Nathan Lyon, just a little bit slower. I've watched him bowl in the first innings of this game, and I thought he just bowled a little bit quick. I think when a wicket is a harder surface like this one is compared to, say, Adelaide, which spun a lot more.
Glorious shot. It's not an easy shot to play against the turn. That'll take him to 12, Ajinkya Rahane. It's a fabulous cricket shot. It looked very good, but it's not easy to play, especially out of the rough. Feet right to the pitch. Stays low and picks the gap up beautifully. Let's have a look at it. Forward, down, through the line. Another single, misfield. Will look to come back for the second. It'll keep Virat Kohli on strike. 50 for 3. It brings the 50 up for India. Four more. Just flies off his bat. Pitched up and hit through the offside.
Very good swinging the momentum around Virat Kohli. He came out to bat. Australia were on fire with the ball, but already he's starting to look more comfortably.
This time on the left of the cover fielder. Steven Smith on chase, and he's a good fielder. Just a couple more for Ajinkya Rahane.
Now, for me, that has been one of the brightest features, not only of this series, but of this test match. Every time the ball has been short, Indian batsmen, namely, or mostly Ajinkya Rahane and Virat Kohli, have pulled it. And in front of mid-wicket, more often than not.
Yes, he's got into position very, very quickly. He's picked the length. And Mitchell Johnson reckoned that the ball was in the air, and it will be in the air for a while because it's above the shoulder. But there is no mid-wicket. That is where Virat Kohli got off the mark, off the first bouncer that he faced from Mitchell Johnson. In limited overs cricket, that's going to be close. That is going to be close. He's challenging. He's taking up the challenge. He's challenging the Australian fielders.
61 for 3. Still feel, watching some of the things that Virat Kohli is doing out there, he's still a bit caught up with what's happening around him. Last ball, previous over, taking that run to David Warner and then diving inside the crease. Really not needed in this kind of a match situation. The angle might just save him. Maybe the ball wrapped him on middle and leg. Ryan Harris once again probing as ever. He's been such an impressive bowler for Australia. Leg by as well, so no inside edge on that one. It's 63 for 3.
Oh, beautiful shot that. Terrific shot that. Leaning into the drive. Oh, just reaching the boundary. The outfield slow because of the rain. We've had a lot of rain in the morning, so therefore it has slowed the outfield down considerably.
See how good a player is. He knows how much power to put in the shot so that the ball will go on to touch the ropes. Square drive for Ajinkya Rahane. He'll pick up a boundary with that one.
It's another brilliant shot. These two are really outstanding players. couple of shots through the offside. They just make batting look so ridiculously easy. Leaning again into the drive. That's what you generally see in England.
Another drive.
It's not just the quality of the batting, it's the way they have both found the gaps. You can hit some great shots. A lot of times people have played great shots straight to the fielders.
Great delivery. Two superb deliveries from Mitchell Johnson. Yes, the appeal wasn't convincing. May have made a little mistake this morning. Dharmasena with Murali Vijay's leg before decision, but he's a good umpire.
Should be more runs. Could be even 4-leg buys. Yes, it is. Oh no. Great work. Great work there by Josh Hazlewood.
He's wades into that shot, Virat Kohli. Just hanging back for a fraction of a second. That's the hallmark of a good player. Till recovers in time to get enough power to play off the front foot. Got a hand to it. I think it deliberately, Ajinkya Rahane played that in the air, so that's a drop chance.
Rahane standing inside the crease. Well, this is a catch towards it's a tough one. Steve Smith, the Australian skipper, didn't quite get the height that he wanted. Ajinkya Rahane, but lucky to survive.
Catch! Oh, it was in the air for a while from round the wicket. It's a lovely ball for the off-break bowler to bowl. Goes round the wicket and straightens the ball. Slip comes into play. It's wonderful bowling.
Love cricket.
Yeah.
What a shot. We love that. That's what we love. That's why we keep turning up, because shots like that take us back to memories in the backyard, mum barking orders from the balconies, brothers and sisters running for cover. That was fairly smashed down the ground. Brilliant stuff.
Did mum ever try to correct your technique?
She was a bit far away because we lived on a 10-acre block, so it was out of sight, out of mind. The only thing that was hassling us really was the magpies, which are a bird in Australia which come down in mating season and attack you. Pretty much like everything does in Australia. The snakes, the spiders, the sharks. Oh, we've got them all.
The wicket keepers.
The slip cord in the gully. It's all on.
Whoa! Yeah.
A good response.
Well played, Virat Kohli. 50. The spectators all rise, and I'll tell you what, I've been to Australia a few times. I can tell you this, there'll be a lot of Australians who'll be up there saying well played, and then they'll come back hard at him. And I think this is what Tendulkar said. He said this in an interview to me just before I went to Australia. He said the reason I enjoyed scoring runs against Australia was because everybody came at you. He said the media came at you, the spectators came at you, the bowlers came at you, and when you score runs they came back at you and said well played. Good shot off his pads again. He'll pick up two. I think they like playing with each other, these two.
When it's a blood, there's always forgiveness.
That's delectable, isn't it? That is such a delicious looking shot. No, it stayed in the air for a while. Well, he's recently married, Ajinkya Rahane, so his wife is probably out there as well. Furthest on his mind. There's a cricket ball coming at him, a match to be saved. First objective was always to try and win. Oh dear. Didn't gather the ball. Didn't gather the ball. Virat Kohli, the bowler's trying to get you out. But the second, third time he's flirted with a run out.
Fucking get it.
The call was straight away bowler. Now I'm saying if he had collected it, he was gone. That's a second major lapse we're seeing from Nathan Lyon at that end. So Cotton bowled in the first innings.
Why?
Oh, there's a bit more clarity in that call. Yeah, that'd be the worst thing for India at this stage now to have.
He's still standing after 34 have been gone.
And tea.
And it's time for tea. Once again, Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane, they can put their arm around each other. But that run out would have been very different. I think he's a very calm person off the field, Ajinkya Rahane. Once he gets a start, he's pretty calm on it too. But Virat Kohli's been fairly calm too. And had they lost one more wicket, that green line, which suggests the session was Australia's, would have been overwhelmingly green, not the patch of blue in it that Kohli and Rahane have introduced there. So maybe a 75-25 kind of session, but still Australia's, given that they picked up 3 wickets in that session. It's 8-6, and that's a pretty good reflection now of the state of the match. Vijay 11, Dhawan 0, Rahul 1. Spent a lot of time, Lokesh Rahul, thinking about that shot. Then Kohli 54, century in the first innings. Ajinkya Rahane 33, century in the first innings. Pujara, Dhoni, Ashwin and the fast bowlers to come, and 36 overs of batting left in this match.
104 for 3, first ball after tea. In the air and straight to the fielder. Ryan Harris is the bowler. Virat Kohli is the batsman. And once again a break gives the opposition a lucky break.
Well, can you believe that after all that hard work? He had energy in the tank, but just not quite enough. Little sliding delivery, little loosener from Ryan Harris has gone straight out there to Joe Burns, the debutant. Oh, that's a big wicket. Just 5 minutes ago, I was thinking that it was impossible for Australia to win this Test match. Now I'm not so sure.
Makes 2 of us, Matthew. But there it is again, Ryan Harris, the man doing it for Australia. Virat Kohli must be distraught with that 54, his score. It's 104 for 4. Cheteshwar Pujara hasn't batted often at this number. Made his Test debut. This is Australia, but all 3 innings that he batted in number 6 came in South. And what is it about a break, guys? I mean, that shot, or that ball before that tea session, Virat Kohli would have clipped that one for 4. Look what happens after a break. And the workhorse Ryan Harris keeps the runs down, gets the wickets too. 104 for 4. Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane are the 2 Indian batsmen, but I think this time there's a stern word, perhaps from Kumar Dharmasena to the Australian captain. Now, David Warner has upset Kumar Dharmasena clearly. I think there was an official word said to the captain. He's got to be careful, Warner. Great delivery. 33 overs left. Pujara knows it. It's all about defending every ball.
Nice stroke. He'll pick up 4 for that. Oh, yes, he will.
And that should increase his confidence. He's got off the mark with a fine shot. It was a half volley, but it still had to be put away. And he's done it quite nicely, bringing the bat in straight, full face of the bat.
Lovely shot. Got right on top of that one. No risk involved this time round. Spoils a good over from Harris. 113 for 4.
See, this is hard hands. He's got really good hands. When he's hit that ball, he's reached out for that. He's angled the bat. It can be a boundary. No, it isn't. Good effort. Australia not conceding any easy runs to the Indians. It's going to be 116 for 4.
Trying to hide the ball there. Once the bowler does that, you should expect a Yorker as the batsman.
On the back foot. Hasn't timed it well enough. Will be looking to come back for 3. Bring Pujara on strike. It's not been that sort of a surface for the spinners where there has been turn and bounce. Just how good he uses the crease. Rocks back. We saw that a lot in the first innings. Just picks the gap up. He's a fine, fine player. Oh, outside edge. That's a poor shot once again. Good work by Stephen Smith at second slip. But just have a look at the position of Chetusha Pujara. Nowhere in line, just thrusting his bat. It's dangerous in these conditions. That's it through the onside. There was a bad ball coming. Full toss. And that'll go to the mid-wicket fence. A much-needed boundary for Pujara.
He won't mind that occasionally because that's where he wants to hit him on that drive. Because if the ball does spin and dip and drops short of it, it's every chance for an outside edge. Yeah, that's where he wants to hit them. He's probably a metre too full. That's all.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. A little bit of width, and he enjoys playing it in that area. Back of a length. Will Pujara come back for 3? Yes, he does. Gets Pujara back on strike. That's punched off the back foot. Will be another boundary for Pujara. That's easy pickings. A full toss in the previous over, and a long hop in this one. Needs to keep line on. Who's going to pick wickets for him? Who's going to be a bit consistent with length and line? Long hop. He didn't have to go on the back foot. Just smashed it on the front foot.
Oh, beautiful. That was the reverse. You could see that he had covered his hand. Just 125 kilometers an hour. 5 down, Australia in this game. Is there a twist to this series yet and to this test match?
Well, that is one remarkable delivery. Let's just pray that he's got his foot behind the line.
The prayer, Matthew, the prayer.
But what a delivery, what skill. And truly home and hose there. That's what you'd like to see, half-half, basically. So I'm afraid he's going to have to go.
Gone for 21, 141 for 5. A few minutes ago, you'd have said only 19 left. It's amazing how this situation makes the same number look vastly different. Dhoni Ashwin, almost doesn't matter thereafter. Well, it's reversing, they're playing around with the pace, slowing it down. They'll get the single, which is the first run of the partnership, and it's come after 17 deliveries. Now then, just as we were saying, it's a shot that's been very productive for Ajinkya Rahane. Means he that doesn't lose, Ajinkya. But he's played a full shot and he's played it in the air.
Well, hold the phone, Harsha. Gee, it's straight on the hotline here to a result. It's not over. The game is alive.
He's gone for 48, 142 for 6 now.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni has been there for a while, 7 balls till to get off the mark. Ashwin has just joined him, and we are in the last hour. They are supposed to bowl 15 overs, and 4 wickets is what India have to protect in those 15 overs. First ball for Ashwin, maybe slightly in the air, that forward short leg fielder just around the bat. We're talking about this pitch being, good for spinners on the final day. And Mitchell Johnson, fast bowler that he is, actually had to get that spin element to get a wicket.
Oh, has it gone to hand? Might have dropped just a little bit short. We'll have to wait and see.
The slip was moved out by Australia just before this delivery of the back foot, and it carries. It was a difficult catch, but Watson is a good slip catcher. Should have taken that. So the second slip taken off, put on the onside, and this is what happens. Gone for it, and he'll get some runs. Just a little bit of width there on that occasion from Harris.
Well, you can say that Steve Smith's inexperience as a captain is coming through in this game. A couple of times fielders in catching positions have been taken out. This is safe, of course. This has gone well over the slip cordon, so no problem really. Mahendra Singh Dhoni throwing his bat at that and throwing it hard, so it'll go either very, very quickly to the slip fielder or above.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni typically counter-attacking. Real crowd of people close to the bat on the offside. He just takes the bowler on Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
The short. This was asking to be cut. Dhoni is obliged.
Too, that the ball also tends to lose a bit of intensity. That ball was really not a wicket-taking delivery. This ball outside the off stump for that single. 153 for 6.
I was always told that your last team is your team. Round the wicket. That'll run away to the boundary. No, it won't, but doesn't matter.
Token running, really. It's one whether MS Dhoni just doesn't close out, just hold the big hand up.
We'll play the shot. And often, if the shot is your best form of defense, you're much better off playing it.
No, I agree. I think the mindset that MS Dhoni will have here is that he'll be looking to protect only his stumps. So once he sees the ball off his stumps, then he'll feel comfortable playing the shots. But he'll be very honed in the fact that he knows where all 3 stumps are, just to ensure that ball doesn't duck back into hit him on the pad. So he'll be trying technically to clear his front leg. That is to say, his front leg will start to go open up to the onside, so that you've got no way that the ball can cannon into your pads.
Down the leg side in the air, briefly though, that'll be a boundary. Retires 4 short of a major landmark. He'll remember this one, otherwise not much. That's another ball kept out of the stumps, another ball keeping Australia on the field, another ball keeps the 3 fast bowlers with their pads on in the pavilion. They'll take 2 quite easily here. It's just bat versus ball, isn't it? The field is irrelevant now. She's very well. The lovely lady. They get a couple of runs, 3 maybe. Just put them into your bank. Right, what have we got here? The shaking hands. Well done, India. Not in the overall context of trying to win the game, but from the context of where they were. They're shaking hands with 4 overs left. Now then, 24 balls, 4 wickets. They've decided, thank you very much. Don't think we can get 4 wickets from here on. The match is drawn. 174 for 6, India. Australia will take the series, having won 2 with a match left. The Border Gavaskar Trophy will go there.
Yeah, we were just having a nice discussion here on Kent Cricket Live, just reviewing the day's play and the test match before this came in. Shocking news for me, not maybe for a few others, but there it is. MS Dhoni retires from test cricket, which means he won't play the next test match. He's not retired as captain, he's retired as a player as well.
Which is outstanding, actually. It tells you a lot about the person, that he's not the numbers guy. Of his 90 test matches, like you rightly pointed out, could have easily played 10 more, nobody would have stopped.
Yeah.
Nobody would have raised an eyebrow, because next set of matches are actually in India. He would have scored a lot of runs, would have improved his averages and played the 100 test matches. But then he's happy to part, and so that's brilliant, but that's Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
But I'm glad that he's still there around for one-day cricket, because when he decides to leave that format, I think India will be half the team, because this new Indian one-day team that shows great temperament, plays well on the big stage, chases down scores, is Dhoni's legacy to this Indian one-day team.
It is, because I think he's shown that it is possible. Nothing is impossible. You could be chasing 300 plus and you'll still be able to get it in T20 cricket or in limited overs cricket. He has given the Indian team the belief that they can win from any situation.
And not just at
anywhere.
home. And not just at
exactly,
home, yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Even overseas conditions, he's done that.
A bombshell was dropped. Mahendra Singh Dhoni retires from Test cricket as captain, and so the Sydney Test match, we won't have Mahendra Singh Dhoni playing. So we are all a bit emotional. We'll see you in Sydney.